That's a first.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Golfing East. Today I'll be talking about Willow Valley Golf Course in Mount Hope, Ontario. This is an 18-hole par 72 course that measures 6,052 yards from the blue tees with a rating of 70.3 and a slope of 125. Today I'll be playing with Sass, as well as locals Brenda and Marilyn, who are here to show us newcomers a thing or two. Wow. Okay, let's rattle a few things off. This course has a lot going for it when it comes to the layout of each hole. Seemingly every hole has some sort of unique bend or turn to it, which really demands a lot of thought right from the tee box. You'll come across a fair amount of fairway and greenside bunkers, as well as some long and pretty unforgiving fescue, but I'm here for all of it. The majority of the tee shots allows the player a complete look at the layout of each hole, which is a great feature for first-timers like myself to this course. And speaking of the views, Willow Valley looks like Hobbiton from Lord of the Rings. And I should know, I've been there. Shout out to Frodo. Now, something to keep in mind before you play this course is that the old saying, fortune favors the bold, does not really apply here. Because yes, as usual with golf, it's always fun to go for the big drive and claim the glory. However, with Willow Valley, you are going to walk away with a much lower score if you simply play to the landing zones and leave the much higher risk shots in your bag. I'm not saying don't go for it, I'm just saying the hazards are unforgiving on this course. Next, let's talk greens. I'll just get right to it and say that these are some of the nicest greens in the area. Aside from being virtually unblemished, these greens roll so consistently from hole to hole that there's really no surprises when you figured out the speed. Although I wasn't one-putting every hole on this day, I'm happy to say that once you understand how these greens roll, you're in really good shape. And I haven't even mentioned the green designs and pin placement, which are also really creative and will keep you on your toes the entire round. And the grass throughout the course? Give me a break. Every fairway feels like a freshly rolled out carpet. The rough is also incredibly consistent in length from hole to hole, so I've got to give a shout out to the greenskeepers at this course. Now, I usually judge a course by the amount of care they put into their par 3s. It's kind of like the Van Halen brown M&Ms story. Okay, have you ever heard that one? They famously required that they have no brown M&Ms in their dressing room, which was actually a safety precaution to prevent any crew members from overlooking specific instructions in their massive equipment setup. And what I'm getting at here is, if a course really casts aside the design of their par 3s, who knows what else they've cut corners on. However, at Willow Valley, you've really got a full menu of par 3 challenges. Short, long, elevated, over hazards. They've really put effort into making each par 3 unique. Like 17, for instance, a large green surrounded by unique challenges. Just don't try to play it off the hill. I tried it and it doesn't work, but that's my own fault. The only downsides I can think of are that they had us tee off on hole 10 on this day, which is apparently something they rotate every 2 weeks. I'm unaware of this practice, but I'm sure there's some reasoning behind it, so let me know in the comments if you have an idea what this is about. To me, it almost felt like listening to an album starting in the middle of it, but that's my own takeaway. Last is the cards. Oh yeah. Actually, they're just okay. Some nicer cards would have really sent this course over the top. Having said that, Willow Valley currently ties my highest score ever on this channel with an 8.4 out of 10. Great course, and check it out if you're in the area. Thanks so much for watching, and be sure to subscribe to Golfing East, and let me know in the comments where you'd like to see me play next.